think the money scares people away.
Really?
I think showing money makes people think you're a scammer.
Yeah.
And then I think the people that are actually scammers don't show money.
Yeah.
100%.
And I feel like most of the people that are scammers claim that they're in tech.
I know a guy.
Hey, why you?
I'm not gonna say any names.
HackerProofhq back with another banger. It's been a good year. I want to say thank you to all our supporters, people that have been, rocking with us for the past 2 years, I think.
Yes,
We love y'all. And today we have the one and only CloudTechExec. And I'm gonna let him do a quick intro about himself. Please just tell people
Go ahead,
who you are.
Cloud.
Yeah,
Let them know who you are. Let them know how you got
Let
the
them know, let them
Santos. What shoes that?
The McQueens.
McQueen's. Let them know how you got that. Let them know how you got everything. bro.
Yeah, so CloudTechExec, or otherwise Charles, but I've been in this space probably about 8 years now, and I work across all 3 cloud service providers from a security / DevOps / just cloud engineering perspective. But the goal was like to just make content that I wish that I had at the start of my career. But at this point now, it's like I just want to build up a repertoire of stuff that's valuable to people and that can help answer some questions that you might have but not have someone to ask.
Okay, what are some of those questions you think that people could have, but they don't really know who to ask?
Oh yeah, the first thing, and I don't care what nobody said, but should I get Security Plus?
Oh,
that's-
yeah,
that
that's-
one.
Should
Oh,
I get,
a big
because
one.
you always
I see that everywhere.
everywhere. I mean, it's been made prominent by a lot of other content creators, but like realistically, Security Plus is a good to have, not a need to have. You want to work for the U.S. government, it's a definitively good step.
Good stuff, yeah.
But like if you got Security Plus, but you don't have no hands on keyboard, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like you just got a piece of paper.
So you said the Security Plus is good, but it's not the biggest and most important thing.
Absolutely not.
So you think the most important thing is having that mentorship?
I would say that, but your own projects first. Because like if you ask somebody to mentor you and you don't have anything that you're already bringing to the table, like why would they even invest their time?
Invest their time with you, yeah.
That's true.
I say that every time because like my mentors like already like I had like a couple of certs already. I had my masters already and things like that. So they're like, okay, yeah, this guy's
serious.
He's serious.
Exactly.
He knows what he's doing. So I feel like a lot of people read that, and I feel like a lot of people are not like, I don't want to say dogs, but I want to say dogs.
It's competitive out here.
You know
It's
what I'm saying?
competitive out here.
They just talk about, I got a mentor. I called him today. He didn't pick up. Okay, I'm not gonna bother him till like next 2 weeks. I call my mentor like 5 times a day. I'm like, bro, pick up the phone.
No, seriously, it shows persistency on your end.
Right.
Because if someone keeps calling me and I'm ignoring his call, eventually I'm gonna have to pick up because I know that I'm trying to help someone out.
Exactly.
Yeah, nah, for real. So besides like just tech, a lot of people get into tech. A lot of people know that tech is a high-paying field.
Right.
But a lot of people like, NBA players, you hear about the story of the NBA players, they get this nice contract, next thing you know, they're broke. How can people who are working in tech, not go broke?
So
It's not go broke. Because again, money is eventually, you're not going to have that job that you have that is paying you 6
for
figures.
sure.
right.
So what's your investment track for people who are looking to get in tech, make 6 figures, but don't really know how to get started? I see the nice watches.
Yeah,
I see
yeah.
the nice cars.
I would say the first thing that differentiates somebody who understands income and someone who doesn't is if the question is how much money do you make, mindset is crushed. The question should be how much did you owe in taxes? Right? If somebody says, oh yeah, I make like X amount of dollars a year, it's like, bro, okay, cool. How much did you actually like take home? And how much did you have to give to the government? So like that's the type of mindset you want to have. But I would say once you get to a particular income bracket, I think you should be thinking about real estate. No brainer. That's like the best tax deduction ever. Like presently right now, property is like the best thing you can do to combat how much you owe the U.S. government. And then I would say something easy like a life insurance policy or like.
Oh yeah, IDAS was a big.
Yeah, even if you like invest in like trading or something, I would consider doing that. But like those two would be perfect.
So I keep hearing about life insurance policy. Is it the normal one that you like once you pass away?
Hey, look, I'm gonna stop you right there because I got a life insurance guy, so I don't even.
Okay.
I mean,
okay.
I mean, I mean, from what I heard, is like you don't even have to pass away to to cash out.
Exactly. So,
Yeah,
so
you
more
don't
like,
have
I think
to-
that's the thing I have to understand.
Yeah,
just
you have
that
to-
part
it's-
of it.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, because
I have someone guiding me right now, and they were like, you can make like over like 300, 400,000 on a life insurance policy, like, and you don't even have to pass away.
Really?
Yeah, I have to.
I'm
dig in deep.
100% sure if I show this to my life insurance guy, he's gonna grill me. But more or less, you can invest into a policy that's continuously going to grow in the market
Yeah.
with a floor that it won't go past, so you won't lose money.
Okay.
So instead of me saying, "Hey, well, I want to use my own cash to invest in something," I can invest it in my policy, borrow it out against my policy, and use that to capture my investment while my policy goes up, and I'm not necessarily using cash up front.
What is the interest rate to pay back that money you borrowed, though?
And that's gonna be my life insurance guy's answer. Like,
Okay. And so you've been in tech for how long? You said
about 8 years in
8
this
years.
space.
Okay, what has been some kind of challenges you have had? Because again, not everyone came from, like, let's say, had a silver spoon when getting into tech. Everyone had to start from somewhere.
Right.
What has been some challenges you have faced that just like from where you started?
Yeah, so like, just a background on my start. Like, I'm not like I came from a single parent household. Like, I just started.
You're
building,
Jamaican, right?
Caribbean.
Caribbean,
Close,
okay.
close. But I just started like trying to talk to my dad.
Yeah.
Like, the biggest thing is just a starting point. Like, the people who are gonna excel at something, you really just got to give them a little bit. And it was just getting that little bit of what should I learn, how should I learn it, and just how should I apply it. Like, it was very hard to find people who would actually help you. Like, because I remember at the start of my career, like I would schedule one-on-ones with like everybody from regardless of like what their business sector was, just so I could understand and get time. But the people that would actually be there to support you and help you get going was really, really hard. And that's like why I built my community.
Yeah. How do you find those
Right.
people, though?
Like, I was really good at what I was doing at the time. Like, just how you present yourself, how you speak, the quality of work that you do. I think that, I guess at the start, your first mentor, if you're not just about to straight up invest and pay them for their time, they should be somebody who realizes and acknowledges that you're different than the people around you and want to invest in you. But I think that's the best way to find a mentor. Be likable, be coachable, and be in the same room as them. Unless you just gonna like straight up pay them for their time. That's also an option too. Like,
Yeah.
you feel me?
So you got to pay to be in the room to get the help you need.
Right.
Yeah, but also like, how was your journey like coming from where you come from to where you are right now? Because like you said, right, a lot of people don't know what the starting point is, right, and how they can get in. For you, did you always think you were gonna be in cloud and cybersecurity, or was that just something that you just found and you were like, okay, yeah, this is what you get, like, this is what I like, this is what I have like a passion for?
So I thought I was gonna be a software developer. Like, I thought I was. I got a computer science degree, and then I realized I hated it, and I also was not that good. Like, you're like, if you're about to get a computer science degree, just keep in consideration you're already going to be competing with people who are coding before they even got to college.
I'm telling you, for like
So
years.
so you're already starting behind, and then you have AI in front of that, and then really, if you got a computer science degree and you don't know what leak code is, it don't really matter. You're not gonna get a job, bro. Right. But I thought I was gonna be a developer, and then I built my first app, realized that I hated it. I'm never doing that again. But everybody who, like, at least at the college level, a lot of people know how to build an app. Like, that's unimpressive, but nobody knows how to host it, scale it, or secure it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what was interesting to me. It was like, okay, cool. Like, I can differentiate myself by learning this skill set, but I mean, and then I just took it and ran with it. I didn't realize how interesting it was until I like put my hands on it.
Yeah, and I kind of relate with that too, because I also started like trying to learn Python and stuff like that. When it got to the object oriented something,
Right.
I was
It was like,
lost.
yeah,
I'm
you.
like,
It's a very minuscule amount of people that are like good software developers that can actually like do it and be competitive.
yeah.
And they're not normal people. Social skills
No,
are
I'm
not
telling you,
high.
they're
It's just
not.
like,
Because they're 24/7, they're buried in code.
Exactly.
They're trying to debug
and there's nothing wrong with that, but like you have to know yourself enough to be like, okay, I align with this skill set. And a lot of people, the vast majority of people do not, and that's okay.
So, given your experience, have you found ways or tips or tricks to accelerate like learning? Like you talked about being an expert at Azure, GCP, AWS, all that good stuff. Like, what have you found to help you like quickly like learn skills on the fly?
In my opinion, the best way to learn a skill set is one, find somebody who's doing it or executing with that skill set presently, like modern day, and then just ask them what their day-to-day looks like. Because that person could literally tell you what to build that emulates real life enterprise work.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of things in the cloud space, I'm gonna say like probably like 90% of them, you could go and find for free and just learn.
Yeah.
But you need to know what to build so you can have a true project that represents what enterprise companies use on a day-to-day basis.
Right.
I would say talk to somebody doing it. And if you can't find somebody in real life that you could call that's doing it, you're gonna have to be balls deep in research. Like, that's all. That's really it.
So you're
at that
saying
point.
like those AI generated like project ideas are not.
No, those are the worst.
Yeah, they
It doesn't really give you. I've tried to, I would just speak on myself. I've tried to use like, because we have an app coming out soon that helps you optimize your resume and just like based on the job description gives you projects that you've done, and it doesn't give you the tool sets and the exact like way to do it. Like if you're working on a PIM project now in Azure, and you had some specific steps that you did in your organization to get it done. ChatGPT can't give you that.
It doesn't have the context because it hasn't been there, and it's like that's why a person is valuable, or the most valuable thing in my opinion. I'll tell you what to do.
So you talked about being like proficient in all 3 cloud platforms, right? And I mean, I'm a cloud guy. I think I'm a little bit proficient in both AWS and Azure. But most people I made, they're like more into like just one platform, right? So you being proficient in 3 platforms, how overwhelming is that? Or is that like overwhelming at all?
I think it's a benefit to a point, but it's also a detriment. Like I have like probably 13 or 14 certifications or something. I wish that I stuck with one cloud platform first and that I niched down because I guess my field is wide, but I'm not necessarily a supreme specialist. I'm the best with Azure because I've worked with it for years, the longest. But it would have been better if I was a Azure SME that is also a SME on like Kubernetes or security or Defender or something. But you could throw me in any environment and I'll be competitive and like competent. But I think niching down on one platform is best because eventually you will have to learn another cloud platform. Just from organization things, just from team things, like it'll happen without you even trying. So there's no point in you like seeking out all of them at one point. But I did that because like I wanted to be competitive on paper. Like I never, and also in interviews, like because it was like I would go to interviews and they'd be like, oh well, you don't know enough about GCP. Like bro, I literally have the GCP architect. I know enough. You're not about to,
enough.
You feel me? You're not about to have me come to this interview and tell me I do. I actually do.
And GCP is GCP.
It's coming up, but it's
Oracle too. Oracle is big.
I don't know about Oracle.
GCP.
All the contracts they're getting.
Okay.
Because like GCP jobs these days is a lot, and they're not enough people I see because everybody's in Azure and AWS. So GCP, they're paying a lot for those people now.
I will say it. I just don't like
newest. I'm not the.
It's not the most mature, and then there's bugs, and then I'm like, but it's still cloud nonetheless. Like a private endpoint is a private endpoint. Like it's still the same, so I can't really complain.
And so their instance name is a little bit different. They are type.
Compute engine,
compute engine, cloud run.
But what I like the most about GCP is the globally available networking. Like so a subnet in East US can talk to a subnet in Japan.
Oh, you don't have to like peer region
like
things.
Peer,
Interesting.
You don't have to.
What's it called? VPC. It's called VPC.
No, their networking
is
like globally routed.
No, but it's called VPC, right?
No, it's called VPC.
Yeah, it's called VPC on there as well too.
It's called VPC.
Yeah, because their networking is different than Azure and AWS. I feel like Azure and AWS is more similar, but GCP is just like its own thing. Yeah, it is valuable, I'll say. Okay.
So from having all this skill set, right? You talked about investment. We talked about what you do as a cloud engineer. Is there something else? You talked about DevOps also, but you didn't even go deep in it. What is the difference between DevOps and cloud engineering?
Yeah, I'll say like lately DevOps has been more of a buzzword in the industry, but it's a methodology of being able to continuously be able to deliver things for teams or your team. And usually it is with implementing cloud solutions into that. Like there's on-premise DevOps like processes and stuff like that, but I would say DevOps is more like a higher or more specific level skill set that is built on a cloud foundation. I think for you to be a competent DevOps engineer, you have to have a very strong cloud foundation.
I got another question. This is off topic and just off tech in general.
Go ahead.
Okay, so you think that in order to make it as a tech entrepreneur or tech content creator,
Mhm.
you have to show money.
No.
You don't have to show money.
No, I don't think so. I think the money scares people away.
Really?
I think showing money makes people think you're a scammer.
Yeah.
And then I think the
probably.
people that are actually scammers don't show money.
Yeah.
100%.
And I feel like most of the people that are scammers claim that they're in tech.
You know, I
Hey,
know a
hey,
guy.
hey,
man.
why you-
I'm not gonna say any names. but-
Hey, you know anyone?
But like, I mean, touching a little bit on that, right? You talk about DevOps, right?
Mhm.
Do you think that? I mean, you being in the market and talking to people and and things like that. Do you think that there are a lot of forgazes in the DevOps space?
Yeah, like matter of fact, I had interviewed. I'm a name drop because I don't really care. I had interviewed at the Mayo Clinic. I had interviewed at this one Fed company that was looking for like an AI thing. I get to the first round, and the very first round, it's a person that is the manager of both of these orgs, and they're like, "Yeah, we get a lot of AI candidates, and this I'm glad to just talk to a real person. There's people out there that like straight up have their AI models trained to show up to the interviews for them.
Really?
Yeah, there's a lot of fraud.
Wait, you don't have to show your face?
Like literally, my last question to the Mayo Clinic, or for my first round interview, that was a panel, was, "Do you guys get a lot of AI scammers?" And he was like, "Yes. The reason why we're requiring everyone to be on camera is because we've had people that we've hired into the company that were AI and that were being nefarious or bad actors in the business, like straight up. So it's not like there's frauds out there. There are a lot of frauds out there.
Was the company in North Korea that were? I heard a story.
Yeah, I did make a post about
What's
that too.
the something Kolim? Is it? I can't remember.
so.
What
They
it
were
North Korean
working. They were
regime.
working and claiming to be U.S.
And then
employees.
US
sending their
employees, yeah,
sending
something
their
like
salaries back to North Korea. Yeah, I mean like that's a real thing, and there's actual companies that are suffering from that, and they're name brand companies. You just wouldn't really know unless you interviewed there.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, it's a lot of frauds, 100%.
Yeah, because like sometimes like I don't know if you guys know this, right? Because some interviews you go to, right? Like let's say first or second stages, right? I mean, of course, your resume, you're a cloud engineer for like 8-9 years, right?
Right.
And the question they're asking you is like, oh, what is a VPC? You're like,
Dude, are you they're asking you definition questions, and it's
Yeah.
like, are you playing with me or like?
I had something like that. I had in the past where they were
Yeah.
just asking me questions. I'm like, bro, I'm telling you, I'm a cloud security
See,
engineer. What you
right.
telling me right now? Don't
but
do
that's
that.
the thing. But that's the thing. Dan. See, but that's the thing. Like, so someone told me that I'll be surprised that people that have this kind of resumes don't know those questions, and I was like, what?
Yeah, and then if that's the
So
case,
they have to actually just figure out like, oh, is this guy actually, is his resume actually what he claims he is, or is just talking stuff?
And then to me, if that's the case, like if the bar of competition is that low, and I actually am like that and have the skills, then you don't have to pay me arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Because if I'm really like that and you're testing me like this, the budget better be high because
be
I'm
high,
gonna
yeah.
probably ask for more now that I know that. Like, I don't know.
So when it comes to interviewing, like, define success. How do you just walk
How
in
do you
there?
measure success? What is
Like,
Do
you prep? Do you just walk in there and just
well,
talk your stuff?
at this point, I don't prep for interviews because I had like 2 or 3 interviews last week. I'd never prep for them. Matter of fact, I recorded my last interview. I shared it with my students. I was like, I did not read this job description. And the manager at the end was like, "No, you crushed it. Like, I don't really have any concerns." But I would measure success of the interview by... Well, the question I always ask at the end is, was there anything that I responded with that would make you hesitant to move forward with me for this opportunity?
That's a good one.
Right.
Ooh,
If
okay.
if they're not showing
them on the
any
spot.
signs of negative...
Yeah.
That's totally- that makes it so awkward.
Yeah, because if they don't show any signs of negative body language, any stuttering, and they're able to clearly tell you, yeah, I don't have any concerns, then you should be able to be like, all right, I think I did well in that interview. But them being like already considering you for other stages is a good thought. Them considering, dang, like I do not want to lose this candidate is a good thought. Them saying, hey, you're gonna hear from me within 24 hours means you crushed it.
Yeah.
Right. But those are the things I would try to look out for. Like you want to make them feel discomfort at the thought of losing you during the process.
Yeah. But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think a lot of times people have to remember that it's a two-way process.
Absolutely.
And you're also evaluating the company, because I recently had one. The interview was so awkward, and I just straight up told them, "Thank you." Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
No, because
Like, I have a nice one.
you have any further question? No, I'm good. Thank you.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
But I was gonna ask, how important is it to ask those questions at the end of the interview, like to them, like how important, and also what questions should people be asking the interviewers?
So I think it's important because you want to put pressure on them as well too. You want to understand what you're interviewing for, why they want to fill the position, and other information that the recruiter can't necessarily tell you, and things that they're uncomfortable to tell you.
Yeah.
Right? So you want to ask questions about the day-to-day. You want to ask questions about why they're trying to fill the role. You want to ask questions about the biggest problem that they want to solve, and also potentially their maturity for what they're hiring you for.
That's good information.
Right.
Yep.
So
So no gatekeeping.
No.
Just tell
No,
you
straight
how
up,
it
like,
is.
How it is.
Like I had an interview the other day with Pruitt Health, right? They're like, yeah, we want a cloud guy. First, they labeled the position wrong. Positions be labeled wrong.
They be labeled
They
wrong.
call
Titles
it
be
cloud
labeled wrong.
engineer, but they wanted a cloud subject matter expert. So that mean that budget better be that budget better be full, right? So then I talked to them, and they're like, yeah, they had like Accenture build them a whole cloud environment, and they don't have anyone in house to manage it.
Wow.
The recruiter would have never known that or told me that, but I would not have. I wouldn't have had that information unless
That's a
I
lot of money
asked
gotta
pro.
demand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So it's like you really have a pain point that you need to be solved by this hire. And if it's not me, you're gonna struggle to find somebody else.
I like that.
So that means now I have more leverage for negotiations.
But with negotiations, though, how much can you really ask for? Because sometimes I feel like you don't want to push it too much, then ask for too much, that then you're just going to reject the thing. But you just got to, what's the right amount to ask for? Like, what's the percentage amount to ask for?
It's gonna be very subjective. Like I had a student the other day, he got an offer. And he was like $3 away from the maximum budget for the role. But the recruiter told him what the budget was, the bounds of it from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Right. It's going to be subjective based on the budget. And like sometimes the recruiter will straight up tell you, like, they'll pull the offer if you ask for more. You need to like know. You need to know from the recruiter like what your bounds are. And then also they should be able to tell you like how well you perform. Because the better you perform, they'll find another 20 grand if you're actually that guy. They will find it somewhere and be like, we want you. Right, but it starts with the recruiter, and then you got to interview well to get the information to figure out what their pain points are.
Do you think some cloud engineers make more than their manager?
No.
You don't think so?
Well, no, because I think management is like a lateral move. Like from a pay band perspective, in my opinion, like not that I know, but in my opinion, like once you hit whatever your ceiling is as a senior engineer or something, and you move into management, it's not necessarily like a up. It's just gonna be left because you're already at the top of the pay band. Now it's time for you to just
just a title thing,
right?
The title thing, yeah. Because I always say like I don't think I want to be a manager, but I want like that senior principal role and things like that. But I feel like management is too much meetings and less.
Oh yeah, 100%. I don't like that at all.
I hate it.
At that point, it just becomes you trying to kiss ass, to be honest. I feel like managers it's all about...
To executives, right?
I should never mind. I'll take that back. It's not about ass kissing. I was just playing, though.
All right, speaking of like cloud engineering and like work-life balance, have you found it to be like meeting heavy for people trying to get into cloud and roles that's similar?
No, I think it's culturally subjective. Like if you're working in like a bank, it's either banks are shit shows or they're slow as hell. In my experience, like it's subjective. You won't know until you get there. But I would say, like, Jenna, I don't give a damn what field or sector of IT you're in. You should be doing like a regular 40-hour week and then leaving.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Like that.
One thing I could say is that I think in terms of cloud in general, the meetings are less than maybe other side of tech. Like if you're working as a GRC,
GRC for sure.
You might be in a lot of meetings compared to someone in
that's
engineering
technical
side.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Because like the thing about those meetings is that like you see like at the end of the day, you figure out that you really didn't get any work done.
Right,
It's
bro.
draining.
The days that you have the most meeting,
And
the day that you feel the most drained.
And they're like,
Bro, I'm like,
and this push to like get people in office, it's like you want me to come in the office to do less work so we could be next to each other. Like, do you like what's going on? Like, do you want stuff done or not? It's so weird to me.
Yeah.
I had like an onsite at one point, like just they flew us out, and when I tell you we sat in a room for like 5 or 6 hours, and I listened to them talk for 6 hours.
That's crazy.
I was like, is this where my tax dollars are going? Like, what are we doing right now?
what are we doing?
Even those meetings that you have for like 2 hours, 3 hours, pushing it. I think meetings should be at least
least
1 hour,
15,
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
Maybe having like
30
4 or 5
minutes,
hours.
Let's get into
Because
that.
sometimes it just becomes too much that you lose focus. I think we're in an age that everyone don't have that
I don't
mental
know.
focus for too long anymore.
But I don't know how people don't lose focus because like I had one last week, 5 hours,
No,
For
Oh
what?
my
What were you?
God.
and the guy that was like
leading.
like running it, he was still there like talking about, oh yeah, let's fix
Bro,
it.
that's
I'm like, bro, it's 5 hours. How you not tired?
That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah.
man, yeah.
But
nah.
I wanna go a little bit you spoke about having students and like mentoring and things like that.
Mhm.
How did you get into that? Like how did you get started into doing
Yeah,
that?
literally, I wanted to build a place or like a community with all the resources I wish that I had at the start of my career. So that's where I started my school from. So like, there's like,
What's the name?
it's CloudTechExec. Well,
Oh,
Cloud Tech Techniques,
Ah.
right?
Techniques.
Cloud Tech
Okay.
Techniques,
Plug
right?
it in. Editor, plug it in.
Put it up.
So you'll find literally everything you need to get started. The certification pathway I think you should get, the reason why, and then how you delineate between like DevOps and cloud, and like the very first lab I think you should do, like
Yeah.
from end to end.
What are the criteria they use to like pick your students? Do you have to meet a certain type of quota, or do you have some certain type of like qualities or skills?
Yeah, I gotta like you. Like, you feel me? Like, you can give me money, that's cool, but like, you want to work with people that you like, that also like you. Like, I would say that's the first thing. Second thing, you got to be an executor. Like, the people that I've built or invested in were executors, and they reap the most benefits.
Right.
And at Africans in Tech, you probably gonna meet one of my students, but like, those are the people that I want to work with.
Really?
Yeah, like, are you an executor? Can I give you a list of things to do from A to C, and you'll get them done and bother me about more?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's
yeah.
the energy I like. Yeah.
yeah.
That's key. That's key.
Well, we'd like to give the last few minutes as we're coming closer to the end
Mhm.
for the guests to ask us questions about ourselves, because we are also a growing platform, a startup. So is there anything you want to know about us, or maybe any advice you have for us?
Yeah, like what? Because I know everybody here is technical, but like, what do y'all do? Like, what does your day to day look like? Because this like the first time I think I've been on like a full technical panel.
Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
So mostly, I can go first. Get on my computer, log in via VPN, PIM into. So we have PIM, right, and we have it integrated to other AWS environment. And so once you PIM in, you activate your role in AWS.
Yep.
So
PIM
do
up.
that first, then start looking through snow tickets. Snow, everyone know what snow is?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
We are technical, right? So
Okay,
so
so
look
now-
at those tickets. We have 7 different integrations to Snow, from non-human identity management, DevOps like SaaS, DaaS platform, and cloud security policy management, and Synapse.
Yeah.
So all those is what I control, and I'm really technical in implementing all the different resources in the cloud. So look at anything that arises in terms of issue, risk, try to reach out and have it remediated. If I can't get it remediated, or if I do get it remediated and need something like a change control, put it in. Change control, everyone knows change control, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Put a
Yeah,
change
technical.
control in. Then if it's something technical that I'm working as in terms of a project or implementing like a new security tool in a GitHub repository, I do my plan. I reach out to different individuals, make it happen, do the technical work, close the project, pick up a new project.
Oh yeah. For sure.
We use Jira. Everything is done in Jira.
Nice.
Jira. Yeah.
In terms of so basically, I think a lot of people don't know this, but if you're working technically, sometimes you create your own work.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
Sometimes you put yourself in a rabbit hole.
You create your own work. So a lot of things you're doing sometimes is looking at the problem that arises from different tickets, different solution that's integrated into your cloud service provider. Then you create work based on that.
Right.
Yeah, that's just basically the spill. I can
mean,
go into more details.
I'll-
We're gonna start selling courses now, so if you want to know more, reach out to us. We got our email on the description.
But yeah,
we got-
I would say like basically the same thing as
Right.
well. PIM up, things like that, CSPM, Synapse, and stuff like that. But apart from what he said, I think for me is also working on some sort of like automation script, right? Because everybody's looking at like automation like Ansible, Terraform. Right now, I'm actually working on an Ansible script to deploy something on like 100 like Linux servers and stuff like
Right.
that. So that's something that is like another project that can be improved like over time as well. So
Talk about metrics too. Someone should talk about metrics, because metrics. I don't know if you guys develop your own metrics.
Nah, I mean, I'll probably build like a dashboard, maybe.
yeah,
but, like, that's
dashboard,
it.
yeah.
Or Power
metrics,
BI?
yeah.
No, Datadog.
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 Yeah,
Ooh,
Datadog is
I
I love Datadog.
I love Datadog.
I've never used it though.
Oh no, it's beautiful.
It's
But
fire,
it's not for.
You
It's
can-
more for like
like-
WAF dashboard or like
You
traffic
know,
coming
You
in,
can
right?
use it for like
No.
instances or
Instances,
Kubernetes.
yeah.
That's that. Yeah, that's how I use
application
it.
insights.
Oh, you're on,
Yeah.
you're on the cloud side. Datadog is used heavily on the cloud engineering side.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's, so you
Not
can,
on the security
you
side
can,
though.
you can plug all your CSPs into Datadog and just monitor it from that platform.
Really?
And sort of like
From a metrics
alerts.
perspective,
Beautiful though.
in terms of like services going down or like
Yeah,
You can set up your
pick that,
alerting,
yeah,
everything.
You know.
Like once you plug the service in, like you literally pick whatever metrics are important to you.
You got anything else? To add
No,
to
I
that?
guess just to add to what I do, I intersect between like cloud, data security. So like data in transit storage. So I'm doing a lot of like DSPM type of work, DLP type of work. I do a lot of
That's
data
CNAPS
storage. Yeah, a lot of like helping keep the Splunk environment. Healthy.
That's a good one. Talk
Yeah,
about
Splunk is fire.
Splunk is really important in anything you do.
You can learn it for free, by the way.
It's free, yeah, it's free stuff. So, and then touch on the cloud security stuff, industrial mediation, like just healthy. So, I do a lot for them, but that's basically it.
Again, our course is coming out next year, so lock in.
Well, another thing is we'd like to give you a little bit of time to talk about anything you want to talk about, like anything new that's coming up for you.
Highlight your
accomplishments.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna start posting YouTube content soon, so be on the lookout for.
What's the YouTube name?
CloudTechExec.
Hey,
be on the lookout for some long form content coming out to give you guys some sauce, and you'll see me soon.
And in that, close it out, bro.
Close it out. HackerProof. Stay locked in. Stay tuned. Peace.
Yes, sir. Peace.
This is it.
Let's get it.